Have you ever witnessed a golf competition between basketball players and American football stars? Well, that's exactly what the match was all about, until the arrival of LIV Golf. It's quite strange that anyone would create a competition in a particular sport that involved stars from other types of sports. However, it has enjoyed interesting success ever since the match came to be in 2018. So what exactly is the match, and what's its current significance in the golfing world? In today's video, we'll take you through this interesting competition from the PGA Tour and how it's trying to battle LIV Golf. Welcome to Golf Links. Don't forget to subscribe to this channel for more updates on new video drops. The PGA Tour's The Match began in 2018 as an exhibition match contest among the tour's creme de la creme league of golfers. It's a showdown event, or a head-to-head competition among PGA's most decorated stars. Over the years, the event has taken various forms and dimensions, as the PGA Tour introduced it as a best ball format, where spectators could see professional football and quarterbacks take on professional golfers. Overall, we've seen various sports stars have a go at some top PGA Tour professionals. The PGA Tour has continued to compete for headlines with LIV Golf, while the US-based PGA is witnessing defection of some of its top players to the Saudi-backed Golf League. While many of the defectors to LIV Golf have claimed that the schedules of the PGA Tour and frequent travel on the golf course led to switching allegiance to the LIV Golf series, we do believe that the bucket loads of cash offered by the LIV Golf cannot be ignored either. As the power struggle continues between the two rivals, we look at some of the punches that have been landed by the two on each other in recent times. In February of 2022, golf stars like Bryson DeChambeau and Dustin Johnson abandoned the PGA Tour to join the controversial LIV Golf, with Dustin Johnson reportedly pocketing a sign-on package of over $100 million. Despite holding a major stake in the match tournament, Phil Mickelson also jumped ship to the LIV Golf series alongside Brooks Koepka, Cameron Smith, and Patrick Reed. In what seemed like a fatal return blow from the PGA Tour, all defectors to the LIV Golf series were banned from participating in the PGA events. To further prove its commitment to its current crop of players, the PGA Tour signed a 13-year partnership with the DP World Tour to provide its golfers with new earning pathways and increased prize funds. PGA Tour Commissioner Ray Monahan announced a series of no-cut events and limited fields in a direct reply to the LIV Golf model. As you would expect, the LIV Golf didn't hold back in its criticism of the PGA Tour. Its chief executive officer and former PGA Tour legend Greg Norman accused the PGA Tour of attempting to create a monopoly on golf. Being the formidable personality that he is, Greg Norman further vowed to defend and compensate any players that the PGA Tour has unjustly sanctioned. While the PGA Tour has continued to deal with an increased number of traders to the LIV Golf series, the LIV, on its part, has continued to deal with a lack of major sponsorship and broadcast by major TV networks. The outcome of Greg Norman's threat to defend his players can be seen in the antitrust lawsuit filed by LIV Golf against the PGA Tour. However, the case is only expected to begin the trial by August 2023. For all we care, both sides are not looking to reach a pact soon. It remains to be seen how the world of golf will take shape in the coming years. The 7th edition of The Match occurs on December 10th, 2022. The competition, like the 6th edition, will witness all 4 participants coming from the PGA Tour. As things stand, Justin Thomas and Jordan Spieth will team up to compete against Tiger Woods and Rory McIlroy in a 12-hole event at the Pelican Golf Club in Florida. Players will be interviewed, and we are positive that opinions on the rival LIV Tour will be front and center. As golf fans, we look forward to hearing what the top players on the PGA have to say. What will Tiger have to say? Tune in and find out. While further details are yet to be released on the format, the competition is expected to be aired by TNT, TBS, Bleacher Report platforms, True TV, and HLN. Up to this moment, the match tournament has raised roughly $33 million for charity while providing nearly 28 million meals through the Feeding America initiative. The prize money from the 7th event in December is expected to address Hurricane Ian's relief efforts. You may find it amusing that the PGA Tour never conceived the idea of the match. In reality, a TV producer and filmmaker, Brian Zurif, and Jack Wiggum, a Hollywood agent, came up with the concept of the new golf competition. While the event may be affiliated with the PGA Tour, the reality is that it is jointly owned by Tiger Woods and Phil Mickelson. While the duo, in turn, committed a rights fee to the PGA Tour. On its part, the PGA Tour imposed conditions and restrictions on the form and presentation of the competition. The inaugural match of the competition was played on November 23, 2018, starting with Tiger Woods and Phil Mickelson facing off against each other at the Shadow Creek Golf Course in Nevada. Quite intriguingly, even with a mind-blowing $9 million cash prize at stake, it was a winner-take-all contest. After 22 and 4 playoff holes, Phil Mickelson saw off the challenge of the much-accomplished Tiger Woods to become the event's first winner. Nevertheless, the competition didn't go without its controversy. It was originally billed to attract extra bucks through the pay-per-view subscription mode by Turner Sports. However, a string of technical issues with the distribution mode forced Turner Sports to offer free streaming to viewers and subsequently refund subscribers. In May of 2020, a rematch of the competition titled Champions for Charity took place at the Medalist Golf Club in Florida. Unlike the inaugural model, the rematch was a Pro-Am 4-ball format, where each PGA star had a National Football League quarterback as a companion. While Tiger Woods partnered with Peyton Manning, Phil Mickelson had 6-time Super Bowl winner Tom Brady as his teammate. With both sides facing off against each other, Tiger Woods wouldn't let Phil Mickelson take the glory this time. The 82-time PGA Tour champion and his partner shook off the late onslaught of Phil Mickelson and Tom Brady to clinch the title by a single hole. Unlike the previous broadcast hiccup that characterized the earlier showdown, the Champions for Charity game was televised live via True TV, HLN, TNT, and TBS. It also witnessed an impressive viewership of over 2.8 million people tuning in to watch the game from their homes. The match also raked a whopping $20 million in cash towards the COVID-19 cause in the United States. The event saw sports reporter Amanda Balionis and former golf #1 Justin Thomas serving as on-course reporters. On November 27, 2020, a third edition of the tournament tagged Champions of Change was held at Stone Canyon Golf Club in Arizona. This time, Phil Mickelson teamed up with NBA star Charles Barkley to defeat Peyton Manning and NBA professional Stephen Curry. The fourth edition of the championship came in July of 2021. The contest saw Phil Mickelson and Tom Brady fend off the challenge of Bryson DeChambeau and Green Bay Packers quarterback Aaron Rodgers. The fifth version of the match bore a similar model to the inaugural event. However, the slight difference this time around was that it was to be 8-time PGA Tour winner Bryson DeChambeau versus former world #1 Brooks Koepka, at the time when the two PGA stars had an ongoing beef. Unlike the Wood-Mickelson game model, this phase had only 12 holes for the two competitors. Despite both players showing obvious rustiness throughout the game, Brooks Koepka came out on top, with a 4-3 victory over his fierce rival. The contest witnessed over 1.2 million views through Turner Sports, while the prize money was given to charity. The sixth version of the competition took place in April of 2022, and surprisingly there was no single professional golfer on the course. The whole participants were drawn from only American football quarterbacks. The model of play took another turn known as scramble format, where each player is expected to tee off each hole while players decide the best shot. Tom Brady and Aaron Rodgers teamed up to defeat the competition's debutantes, Josh Allen and Patrick Mahomes, by a single hole. The contest was the first series of The Match to enjoy distribution from Disney+, Golf TV, and Eurosport.